Hi there, I'm Jeff Tyra, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can register to use the forum for the Kushadasa Golf Owners Group, KGOG for short. So the first thing to do is to start your web browser. In my case this is Firefox, but you might be using Internet Explorer or Chrome or some such thing. Whatever the situation, start your web browser up and in the address box enter kgog.freeforums.org. And then click to have the web browser display the page. So this is the forum, and what you can see here is the part of the forum that is open to the general public. The main reason for registering is so that you can see special sections that are for members only. So click on the register link in the top right corner and the registration form will be displayed. Now you have to enter a username, and this is the name that will be displayed against your postings if you should create any postings. So it can be a real name or it can be a made up name. It's entirely up to you. So I'll put in Mickey Mouse. Now you have to put your email address in, and this has to be your real email address, an account that you can access, because if, for example, you forget your password, then it will be emailed to the address that you put in here. And then you have to confirm it just to make sure there's no typing mistakes. And then you have to enter the password that you want to use. And you have to confirm it again to make sure there's no typing mistakes. So then you pick your language, pick your time zone. This isn't terribly important, but makes sense to set it. So I've set it to Greenwich Mean Time, and then you put in your full name, and then you have to pick your gender and then birth date. Now there's no necessity to put in the real date as far as I'm concerned. So if you want to hide your date, your birth date, just put in a made up one. Now this is the hard bit. This is to stop hackers from using computers to create hundreds and hundreds of users. And the purpose for this thing is to make sure that a human being is actually trying to register. So what you have to do is click on the turquoise arrow here, and it displays some text. This is quite easy for a human being to read, but a computer can't read it. So you have to type in what it says. Now if you can't read it, then you would click on this arrow symbol here, or if you get it wrong, then another one would be displayed. So these are terms and conditions. Nobody ever reads them. So you agree, and then you click on submit. Okay, so having done that, you must check that it's actually worked. So the passwords didn't match. So so we'll try again. I have to do this again. Sorry about all this. Okay, so it looks like we're in. So registration was successful, and if you look up here in the top right corner, you see that the link now says log out as opposed to log in. So this just confirms that you are in as a registered user. Now the thing to do is to go to the board index, and what I always do shortly after logging in is to click on view new posts, and this will display the posts that have been created since the last time you logged in. Obviously, if it's the first time you've logged in, as it is in this case, there are going to be an awful lot of them, 13 pages of these things. But if you go on once a week or once a month, then there'll be 3 or 4 or maybe a dozen or 20, whatever. But this is the way to keep up with what's been happening. You can see the new postings, and if they look interesting, you can have a read of them. So we'll just click log out. You don't have to do that, but there's no harm in it. And that's it. Okay, thank you.